On the outer Barcoo, where the churches are few, and men of religion are scanty, on the road never crossed, except by folk that are lost, one Michael Magee had a shanty. Now this Mike was the dad of a 10-year-old lad, plump, healthy, and stoutly conditioned. He was strong as the best, but poor Mike had no rest, for the youngster had never been christened. And his wife used to cry, "If the darlin' should die, St. Peter would not recognise him." And by luck he survived till a preacher arrived, who agreed straight away to baptise him. Now the artful young rogue, who they held their collogue, with his ear to the keyhole was listening, and he muttered in fright, while his features turned white, "What the divil and all is this christening?" He was none of your dolts, he had seen them brand colts, and he seemed to his small understanding, if the man in the frock made him one of the flock, it must mean something very like branding. So away with a rush he set off for the bush, while the tears in his eyelids they glistened. "'Tis outrageous," says he, "to brand youngsters like me. I'll be dashed if I'll stop to be christened." Like a young native dog he ran into a log, and his father with language uncivil, never heeding the priest, cried out in his haste, "Come out and be christened, you divil!" But he lay there as snug as a bug in a rug, and his parents in vain might provoke him, till his reverence spoke. He was fond of a joke. "I've a notion," says he, "that'll move him. Poke a stick up the log, give the spalpeen a prog, poke him ain'tsy, don't hurt him or maim him. 'Tis not long that he'll stand, I've the water at hand, as he rushes out this end, I'll name him. Here he comes, and for shame ye've forgotten the name. Is it Patsy or Michael or Dennis?" Here the youngster ran out, and the priest gave a shout, "Take your chance anyhow wid McGuinness." As the howling young cub ran away to the scrub, where he knew that pursuit would be risky, the priest as he fled flung a flask at his head that was labelled McGuinness's whiskey. And McGuinness Magee has been made a JP, and the one thing he hates more than sin is to be asked by the folk who have heard of the joke how he came to be christened McGuinness.